I love clear. That is the memory of your face. You are watching WJZZ. You are watching live the Underground Music Review Show. Lady Love and Hitman E. Streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching WJZZ, the coolest station in the world. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming, family. Thank you, my Lady Love Music family. You all have been with me. I told you I had to give it to you, but I had to wait. But right now I can do it. I can say what I want to say. I can be who I want to be. And I can just be me and love all on you. But thank you for being a part of my life since 2020. You have joined Hitman E and I, the Lady Love Underground Music Review. You have kept it real with us. You watched us grow. You kept it real. You kept us going. And the thing is, I always wanted you all just to start. The key thing about doing what we love to do is to just start. If we don't start it, we can't finish. How can you finish something, or how can you even reach a goal if you don't start? The people that try, the people that move forward, start, and they get an accomplishment, and they get things done. Done when you start. Now, the word for the day, motivation, the power within. Motivation and the power within. What do you all feel about motivation? What do you all feel about having the power within move you? That's something to really, really think about. If you understand that everything starts within you, you will accomplish everything that you want to, no matter what you're faced with. No matter what you're faced with. And my brother today spoke on how he is appreciative of life today. D-Rail, I pay homage to you. Thank you so much for saying that you appreciate what's going on. You have no complaints. Life is good right now. Crib Dog Crizzo, thank you. I appreciate you because you just brought in your energy. You brought in your love. You let everybody know where you're from, doing what you do. But I just want to touch in about life being good and starting what you love to do. When you begin to see the things that you love to see and do the things that you love to do, no one can stop you. It doesn't matter what somebody else is doing around you. It doesn't matter what someone else is saying about you or saying to you. You decide what you want. You're going to get hiccups. You're going to jump hurdles. You're going to get barriers. You're going to have chains that may try to pull you. But what you're going to do, you're going to break that chain and keep going, right? That's what we have to do. That is the motivation. That is our power within. If we allow the things on the outside of us to distract us and detour us from where we want to go, you won't go nowhere. And it's so many distractions. It's so many distractions. So what I'm going to do, I have a song that I want to play. I got a song from my brother, D-Rail. Push It to the Limit, a world premiere. Okay? So we're going to play his song, and I want you guys to, connect, listen, hear what my brother is doing. I'm so excited for him. Let me start this from the beginning. All right, here we go. D-Rail, Push It to the Limit.
for bang for the buck, no frills and no gimmicks. How I push it to the limit, for bang for the buck, no frills and no gimmicks. How I push it to the limit, for bang for the buck, no frills and no gimmicks. How I push it to the limit, for bang for the buck, no frills and no gimmicks. For bang for the buck, no frills and no gimmicks. How I push it to the limit, for bang for the buck, no frills and no gimmicks. How I push it to the limit, for bang for the buck, no frills and no gimmicks. How I push it to the limit, for bang for the buck, no frills and no gimmicks.
That was our very own Derail, world's premiere, Push It to the Limit. Well, the limit. DALIMIT, just to be clear. Push It to the Limit. You know what? I like that, the feel to that song. So basically, if you have never joined our show, if you don't know what Lady Love and Hitman E Underground Music Review represents and what we do, we listen to underground music review. Well, we review underground music. So it's an underground music review showcase. And what that means is that the music that you create, we listen to it and we review it. Now, what we have, our criteria is, we have a certain criteria where we listen to mix, we listen to feel, we listen to the beat, and we also judge off of a video. So if you have a video, we give you a rating on that as well. So feel, beat, mix, and if you have a video, we would rate your video as well. So it's an honor to be able to hear what you're doing and to listen to what you're saying and how you portray what you hear in the world, right, in these airwaves. And one thing that I do want to emphasize, just so you all have an idea, just in case you say, well, why was she rated like that, and why is she saying that like that? We tend to hear the sound of that beat, that feel, and that mix according to where you were at that time. Pause for a minute. I have learned during this process for the last few years that everybody has an area of where they are at that moment and what they want to portray at that time. Okay? I may hear something that you can't hear. You may hear something that I can't hear. But what I hear, I go off of the feel of it. I hear the sound wave, like it's just a connection that I have, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm actually very grateful to be able to even give that to you, right? So let me go in and review the actual beat. I like that beat. The beat reminded me, and I'm gonna use Crip Dog's name. It reminded me like a kryptonite, like a eerie, like ooh, something's gonna happen, like ooh, watch your bag, like doom doom doom. And somebody, he's about to say something. He really has something that he needs to get off of his chest, and he's at a space of, being very conscious and being very aware, and there's some things happening around him. That was a beat that I connected to. That was a meaning that I connected to that beat with. Okay. and some things could have been happening. You know, he may have had an experience, or he may just heard something going on in somebody else's life. The news is real too. You know, you got a lot of stuff going on. But to take that beat and to create it the way that he did it, I think the place where he was, and I don't know why I'm really doing that like that today and on his song, but I feel like I need to do that right now. So just go with me, okay? Thank you for following me. I think that he was in a space of awareness. You know, I got something that I need to let you know. And being able to do that, being able to create a sound, because he creates his beats naturally, like from startup. So whatever was going on within him and the sounds and things going on around him, he was able to portray that and put that in his beat. Got it? So I actually kind of gave you a beat and feel blend. You know, so my feel to it is was the eerie, the thing of awareness and something's getting ready to happen, and I need some, you know, some enlightenment and something. Dun, 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 and I need you to ride this beat, this wave with me because we're on the lookout. You know, it's about to jump off or that type of thing. Like, you know, um, the mix. I liked the mix. I did hear a repetitive tag in or tagline, and it's nice to have those, but sometimes it can be too much. So to remember the taglines and understand the taglines and where to put them, that's important, right? Also, if you purchase, and I'm gonna just give this to everybody that does purchase beats, if you purchase a beat, most of the times before you purchase it, you'll hear a whole bunch of taglines because you know that's just how it is. But when you purchase or lease a beat, they take most of it out and put it in certain areas. That is a very smart way to do things because you're not overdoing it, so that you can hear more of the lyrics once the lyrics are entered into the song. So the tagline, I heard a little bit. I didn't want to hear as much. So 10 for beat, 10 for feel, mix, I'll give an 8. So 28 for me out of 30. We rated on a scale of 1 to 10 for each category, feel, beat, mix, 1 to 10. And for derail song, I give it a 28. So let me hear what you all have to say. You must really know me because I'm rap about my life. You good? You good? You go. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I said I'm gonna. When you give it to me, I connect with it, and it's just that's just it. D-Real, you know me for years. You know me for years. You know me for years. So this is it's still your girl. Now Hitman E normally will help me in his other areas, and Hitman E. So I have to be a Hitman E and Lady Love all in one. He's still my baby though. He my baby, so he came from me. So that's why he got what he got. Ah! Yeah, everybody say that ain't your son. Like, yes, it is. That's my brother. Yeah. So what I want to do, I want to make an announcement because tomorrow, tomorrow we are having a huge show here in Detroit, Michigan. If you all know about the Black Bottom Jazz Showcase, that is happening tomorrow at Burt's Warehouse. If you know about it, then you know it's about to be an amazing event. It's about to be so amazing. And just so you are aware, the Black Bottom Jazz Showcase is basically hosting a show that features 11 jazz greats performing 11 jazz legends. Let me repeat that 11 jazz greats performing 11 jazz legends. That is the Satin Dow Review. But the whole event, it starts off at 5 p.m. The Anita O'Day tribute starts off the tribute. And then we have the Take Five, which is five men of jazz that basically represents all of the men of old who stood for jazz and who stood for music and who stood to do what they love to do in the music venue. Um, then after Take Five, then we have the Satin Dow Review. So Take Five opens up for the Satin Dow Review. Now, the creator of the show, and I know you all hear me announce her name pretty often on my show because I love to pay homage. I pay homage. I am a homage payer, honey. First, I want to pay homage to the creator and owner of the WJZZ Cool TV platform. I pay homage to the creators of this show, and I'm just very grateful. So I had to do that. But Sky Covington is the creator of the Black Bottom Jazz Showcase. She has been on the news all week, all last week, promoting it in Our Magazine, Metro Times. CBS News just did an interview with her, Channel 4, Channel 2. If you all want to go back and look at it, she mentions me, the Lady Love. I'm so grateful. She mentions all of the dolls that have paid homage, and we are attributing. So I would like to pay homage to each doll, and each doll represents life. And what it is that we have Sky Covington, the owner of the show. We have Carmen McRae, which is, well, Lady Love. I portray Carmen McRae, and Sky Covington portrays Billie Holiday. But then we also have Dinah Washington, and Dinah Washington portrays wait a minute, Nina Simone portrays Dinah Washington. I gotta remember to say their names first because we call each other the satin down names. Like, you're Dinah, you're Billy, you're Sarah, you're Ella. So Nina Simone portrays Dinah Washington, and then we have Kimmy Horn, who portrays Sarah Vaughan. We have Shelley Kay, who portrays Ella Fitzgerald. We have Vernique. She portrays Nancy Wilson. We have Denise Edwards, who portrays Lena Horne. We also have our beautiful Thornetta Davis, who portrays Bessie Smith. And we also have Tasha Owens, who portrays Etta James. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful setup lineup, and we are honored. Then we have our jazz men, who actually portrays Duke Ellington and Blankton, and you have Terrence Neal on drums, and then you have Gerard Gibbs on piano, and then we have Ibrahim Jones, who plays upright bass, but Ibrahim won't be able to do the show tomorrow, so we have Glenn, oh my goodness, Lord, what is Glenn's last name? Glenn Oliver on upright bass. So it's going to be an amazing show. I'm so glad, and it's just time for us to just be our amazing selves. And what I want to do, I want to play Sky Covington's All of Me. And this is one of the songs that she does on the show. So All of Me is performed by our very own Sky Covington. And I would love for you all to tune in, have fun, and just get ready for a beautiful, beautiful moment of jazz. Let me know if you all can hear it.
Take all of me. Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my eyelids. I want to stand. Take my arms out. Never you stand. You're goodbye. Let me with eyes that cry. no good without you. Take my hand, I want to stand. Take my arms out, never, 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 never know the skies left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on without you? Yeah,
That was All of Me by Sky Covington, the creator of the Black Bottom Jazz Showcase. That will be featured here tomorrow at Bert's Warehouse downtown, starting at 5 o'clock p.m. From 5 p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. Get your tickets online. The tickets are selling fast. We have over 500 tickets that are already sold, so 500 seats. Man, it's going to be a packed house. Everybody who is somebody will be there, will be in the building. And if you are in Detroit, we need to see you there. Your girl, Lady Love, I portray Carmen McRae. I am doing a couple songs. I am super eager to do it. I have been working really hard, not only just in my own element at work. You know, I work in a hospital. I love my family there, but I have been working in my own capacity with my music. Oh my goodness, my Black Coats is here. What's up, Black Coats? Send me your music. I gotta review it. But tomorrow is going to be a spectacular show in Detroit. And everybody who is online, I would love for you to chime in on WJZZ Cool TV. That's WJZZ Cool TV, the hottest radio station, coolest station in the world. Streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. So you're watching right now the Lady Love and Hitman E Underground Music Review. Streaming on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, and YouTube, and other top social media platforms. You can like, follow, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think about the songs that we are playing and reviewing. We want to pay homage to a couple of my viewers today. Our crypto dog Prizzo, and also Derail. Derail does the beats. He's been following me since 2020. We've been on this show, Lady Love Music Review Show, since 2020, and he has been a part of this and been a part of my family and my journey since then. This is a feature. He is the feature artist of the week, and yes, that's what we would normally do. So he is the feature artist of the week. And Derail has definitely shown. Hello, cuz. Hey. Join us on WJZZ Cool TV. But back to Derail, he has shown so much enlightenment in his music. He is a beat maker. Not only is he a beat maker, but he is an entrepreneur as well. He has added and will add the information in regards to where you can find him on all of the social media platforms, and also where you can buy any of his art. Any of his products that he does create. Now, I would like to play the song for you. This is a song that I do actually in our show, and I would love for you to listen.
I made some bad
you by your very own Lady Love. That was done about 8 months ago, and we do have another updated version for you as well. And I'm constantly reinventing myself, and I love being able to reinvent myself. I love being able to reinvent myself because when you reinvent yourself, you are able to say, hey, this is where we are, this is what we do, and this is how we're going to do it. And every time you do something, you become the best at whatever it is that you choose to do. And that was the beginning of our message today. The beginning of our message today was about motivation and the power within. And what we really focused on was starting what you wanted to do, getting in the groove, start it. You know, we always want the best. We got to have the big house. We got to have the car. We got to have it. Yes, yes, we can have it. Yes, you want to have the business. You want to be lucrative. You want things to come properly. You want to be organized. You want it to be in order. But you got to have a vision. You got to have a plan. That is your vision of what you see. Great. What you gonna do to get it started? You don't know what you want to do? Find out what it is that you love. What do you love? What are you passionate about? You know, one thing that I love about a company that is very big in the world, Compass Group. Compass Group is a huge company. I don't know if you all heard about Compass Group, but if y'all looking for a job, find Compass Group. Compass Group is in every area of the world. You name it, they're there, right? They're in schools, they're in hospitals, they're in theaters. They serve at the Grammys. They serve everywhere at Ford Field, Caesars Arena. Compass Group. So Compass Group has a company that's connected to some of the hospitals all around the world as well. But their tagline, the company's tagline, is compassion at every point of human contact. Compassion at every point of human contact. That is one of the best taglines I have ever heard. I love that tagline. And to have a tagline that says compassion at every point of human contact helps you to understand why it is that you do what you do, why you want to be your best at everything that you have, and what is it that you're doing to start the process of what it is that you want and love to do. But where does that come from? That comes from the power within, the motivation that we have. Everybody, I want you all to tune into WJZZ Cool TV. You are currently watching Lady Love and Hitman E Underground Music Review Show, live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and other top social media platforms. Please like, please follow, please share. It is very important that we communicate with one another, and maybe next week you will be one of the featured artists that we will make sure that we promote for the week. Every Friday I'm on the show at 6 o'clock p.m. If you are connected to or would love to Cash App and connect with me and sponsor what I'm doing to keep me going so that I can continue to review music from all over the world. We have people that connect with us from everywhere, from Africa, Switzerland, to from New York, to Missouri, everywhere. If you want to support your girl, cash at me at Nicolette Nicola. That's NicoleTTE on Cash App. I would love to have your support. Okay, so this one is one of our very own Faye Bradford. Now, Faye Bradford portrays Nina Simone in the show tomorrow that will be hosted down at Bert's Warehouse. Nina Simone. So Faye Bradford portrays Nina Simone. Nina Simone is one of the best artists in the world. She gives you the real raw her. She played piano effortlessly. Not only that, she had the most unique voice of all time. And her experience, her tragedies, her highs, her lows, everything that she felt, she portrayed it, and she portrayed it well. And our very own Faye Bradford is one of the original Satin Dolls. And Faye Bradford, this song is I Put a Spell on You. So we are going to play I Put a Spell on You, sung by our very own Faye Bradford. who actually portrays Nina Simone in the show, and this is her portraying Nina Simone in this song. So tune in and listen and enjoy. That was our very own Faye Bradford, one of the Satin Dolls. You will find her tomorrow down at Bert's Warehouse. She just did a beautiful, beautiful rendition of I Put a Spell on You by the great Nina Simone. She portrays Nina Simone in the show, in the Satin Doll Review show. That will be the part of the Black Bottom Jazz Showcase, which is 11 jazz greats performing 11 jazz legends. Let me repeat that. 11 jazz greats performing 11 jazz legends. And that is a phenomenal opportunity to be able to come down to the show. You will have a spectacular time. And one amazing, amazing thing is, y'all, this is the surprise. The surprise is here. Guess what? We have 5 beautiful men called the Take 5 who will be opening for the Satin Doll Review women. One of those men are my father. One of those men is my father. Darren Jackson plays Billy Eckstine. Darren Jackson portrays Billy Eckstine in this show, and it is a spectacular opportunity. I am so glad that he portrays Billy Eckstine. And for my father to be a part of this show and a part of an opportunity that is giving not only jazz greats an opportunity to be amazing, but an opportunity to be their best at all costs and at all times. It's just an it's just an honor to have these beautiful men be a part of this show, and one of them to be my dad. Simple as that. Where is my father? Can you imagine being on the stage with your father? Or being on the stage with your mother? And you all just rocking it out and being in your element, and your element shows you where you are and what you want to do and where you want to be. Your element. That's your element. He portrays Billy Eckstine, and his voice sounds just like Billy Eckstine. It was amazing the other day when we were at rehearsal. And when I walked into the building, my father was on the stage. I had just left the hospital doing my thing, and I had to take care of some business, and took care of the business. After I got done doing what I was doing, I was like, oh my goodness, I got to hurry up because I got to do my part. Not only do my part, but I wanted to make sure I didn't miss my father, not only performing, but he was rehearsing. So I get into the building, and then when I walked in, I heard him. His voice resonated with the whole atmosphere. It was so beautiful. The whole atmosphere resonated with his sound, sounding like Billy Eckstine. It reminds you of Nat King Cole and Natalie Cole, loving one another and then singing with one another and being around one another and in each other's element. But you are all on the same element. I'm getting so excited now. But you both are on in the same vein, doing your thing. But it was so nice because when he had the mic, I walked up to him, and I had my phone because I wanted to record the moment. And I'm not sure if you all saw any of my posts on Facebook, but he was holding, and he's just so sharp. He's just tall drink of water. My dad, yes, my father. And his cologne was still lingering on the mic. And when it was my turn to do mine and rehearse, I'm just giving you all a little sneak peek of what I experienced. But when it was his turn, when it was my turn to get up, I just smelt his cologne on the mic. And I was like, oh my goodness, yes, my dad is right here with me. And I was so happy, and it was just such an honor because I'm like, I watched my father grow. And I watched my dad just be this amazing man. Love and just so caring, so genuine. You understand what I'm saying? To be around a man who is very kind and loving all the time, just endearing. I got used to that. I got used to men being professional, just sharp and just distinguished house, and the landscape was always beautiful, food was amazing all the time, and just to grow up around that. Not only that, when you would hear his voice is so strong, and when you hear his voice when he speaks so beautifully. But not only does he speak so beautifully, he sings how he sounds. And so as a little girl, me and my twin and my younger sister Erica and my brothers Tony and George, we would hear my father sing. And he would sing and resonate, and everywhere we would go, everyone loved Darren. Darren, sing, Darren, sing, Darren, sing. Darren, what are you going to sing that? Darren, what are you going to be doing next? And he was always laughing, always smiling. And I'm like, hearing my father all the time be this way. And every time I saw him, because when I was younger, I didn't live with my father. I lived with my mom. My mom and my father were not married. But when I would see my dad, I was excited. I was so happy. But when I saw him, I heard his music. But then to grow up and become a woman, and me starting my own journey, and I'm singing with my twin, and we're doing all these different things. Hi, Dorothy. And we're doing all these different things, and working with different artists, and with Keith Washington, opening up for Charlie Wilson with Keith Washington, and then just having our own band, and Jay Surrender down. We started doing our own thing and growing and developing in music. Hearing my father sing at different venues, hearing him sing every New Year's. Then guess what? I got a chance to sing with him. I have my chance to sing with my father. what an honor to be in the world and to be able to say, you get to sing with your father. You get to have an expression or an experience with him because he's your dad. Not only he's your dad, but you have his lineage with you. That's what's up. To be able to say these words out of my mouth right now is what's up. Many people can't tell that story. I have an opportunity to tell that story. I have my own platform where I can say what I want to say and be me and be able to tell my stories. I have so much to give you all. I have so much, but I open up my world so everybody can have their world heard too. But that's just a little bit of mine. Just a little bit. So the next song I'm going to play is by Tasha Owens. Tasha Owens is the elect Satin Doll Etta James. And this song is I'd Rather Go Blind. This is an amazing song and rendition that she does by Etta James. So tune in, listen, everybody, make sure that you are tuned into WJZZ Cool TV on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitter. You can watch live right now. So make sure you tune in so you can hear the sound and hear the songs that I am playing with the Satin Dolls that you will be hearing in the show tomorrow at 5 p.m. Here we go.
They're giving us energy like we never had tonight. Thank you, fellas. Oh, yeah. Told me that it just might be over. When I saw you and that girl walking away, something me down. And my soul, it told me to cry, girl. When I saw you and that girl talking, yeah. So you see, I gotta go blind. And to see you walk away from me all the time. So you see, I love you. I love you so much now. Emotional, baby. I lose it all. I lose it said I was just sitting there thinking, thinking about your kids and the way you used to hold me so tight. But baby, I saw the reflection in the glass and I held in my lips. You know, you revealed the tears, yeah. Revealed the tears in this house. Oh, baby,
singing I'd Rather Go Blind by Etta James. She portrays Etta James so beautifully. I'm sitting in my seat like, oh, like, yeah. Oh, I remember during this time, I believe I was hosting the show, and I was really excited about doing this show, and I was just honored, so honored to be connected to the family, so honored to be connected to the team. I did get another report that we are going to be doing so much moving forward. We have a couple people that are going to be coming next week. Lady C, who is promoting Second to None. Second to None is on tour right now with E40, Ice Cube, also DJ Quick and the whole gang. And KK from Second to None will be coming here in 2 weeks, but Lady C is their promoter, and she will be here next week. I am going to end the show here. It has been a pleasure being with you and speaking with you today. And I do have several submissions, and we will see you next Friday. And I'm excited to play your music. But we are tributing this show to our Black Bottom Jazz Showcase for tomorrow, starting at 5 p.m. at Burt's. It has been a pleasure. Lady Love brings the heat to them. Lady Love brings that heat. Until next time, 6 o'clock p.m. Friday, I will see you next week.